That's right. We're on live. We're gonna get this thing.
What's up, y'all? Trying to get this thing going. No.
That's right. We're on live. We're gonna get this thing done one way or That's right. We're on live. We're gonna get this thing done one way or another. What's up to y'all?
Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. My name is Anthony Parker. For those who aren't aware, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a while. I'm gonna take my time. Fix my headphones, man. Take my time. Take my time and do it right by SOS Band. Y'all remember that song? Baby, we can do anyway. So that I won't. What y'all been up to, man? I'm here to talk to y'all today about dating in the 21st century. What not to do. Okay? So we're gonna get to that in a few. Let y'all know that I appreciate you all supporting Third Eye Visions over the years. I really do. It's been a blast. I really have been enjoying it. Meeting people, talking to people from all walks of life. But stay tuned. I have some special announcements that will be coming soon. If you are still interested in purchasing one of my shirts, let me know. As a matter of fact, for those who want to see what they look like, let me see if I can pull the video up. Hold tight. Hold on. Hold on. Well, let me find it.
Hello, so everyone's asking how the Third Eye Vision shirt look. Here it is. It's white shirt with the Third Eye Vision logo at the top. And underneath it has the motto, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind.
Okay, so there we go. If y'all interested in getting one of those shirts, if y'all saw that, let me know. But meanwhile, we're going to jump into the subject at hand and let me do my intro. Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. Today's topic, dating in the 21st century, what not to do. Now, I got this idea from a discussion with a friend of mine. And as we were discussing a very interesting subject, that I found out to be interesting. Uh, in regards to responsibilities, it came to me about I should do a topic on dating. I've done several topics, but not none of this type. And if you stay tuned, you will see what I'm talking about. Now, before I go further, I want to thank everyone, all the new subscribers and old subscribers, but I definitely need you to hit the notification bell so that you can be the first to get any type of information that I put out there, and you can share them with your friends and stuff like that. Um, Hit that like button. Also, that's important. So that the YouTube channel, the analytics could definitely show that this is an interesting video, whether you think so, whether I don't. Hit that like button, and definitely I need you all to subscribe. Definitely need y'all to share the video. You know what I'm talking about? I want to say before I go further, a happy birthday to a great friend of mine, Alita Donaldson, from Alita's Humble Life. So happy birthday, Alita! She made 4017. 4017. That's my girl, man. I appreciate it. Big shout out to all those who are having a birthday along with Alita Donaldson. Again, dating in the 21st century, what not to do. These few pointers, or this particular pointer that I had come up with, and I felt that is necessary, can apply to relationships of all types, from blind to people who are impaired in any other shape or form, sighted, gay, straight, whatever. I'm no therapist, so let's get that understood. But these are just my observations, which I come to share with you as it relates to dating in the 21st century. Now, as I speak to my blind brethrens and sisterins, I share I find that what I'm about to share is very interesting. I must share that being dishonest is the first and foremost thing that you should not do in the 21st century, 22nd century, whatever. Being dishonest in a relationship is something that you should not do. Now, of course, dating begins with the process of getting to know one another. And as far as us being visually impaired, there are many opportunities for this to happen by way of the phone, different sites. There are different sites on the phone, like party lines and things of that nature. Many blind people tend to use that particular vessel or avenue when they are pursuing someone that they would probably want to get to know and date. Since the opportunity for persons to do this, there is also room for individuals to be I don't want to say dishonest, but not really being truthful about some of the things that they want to talk about. I've had many discussions with my visually impaired friends who have told me that they don't or they didn't share their impairment. And let me go further. After they've developed a relationship with the person, meeting someone on some of these sites and things of that nature, many of them did not make visually or being visually impairment a paramount topic or a topic of interest. Now, whether they've done it strategically or just avoiding the subject altogether, I feel that this topic is important, and I feel that this is a form of not just being honest with yourself, simply because, excuse me, y'all. Upon talking to people who are visually impaired, they've had the tendency to, and myself, to say, well, look, I'm not gonna disclose my disability because I want to get to know them first, this, that, and the third. Now, whether you agree or disagree, That's on you. But you'll see later on why I choose to just disclose your honest opinion about who you are early on in a relationship. But I am of the opinion that omitting something, for the sake of basically advancing your I guess your intentions, is a form of dishonesty to me. I think that this is easier said than done, of course, because there are some people who are visually impaired that they don't want to share their opinions. I mean, their the fact that they are blind for fear of running someone off. But I feel like this: if a person knows that you are visually impaired or knows that you have some type of impairment in the beginning, then they either can deal with you or they can run away. But the main thing that I want to focus on is the dishonest or being honest factor, and that's important. Simply because of me, a visually impaired person, that's why I wanted to come to you and share this particular situation. As far as more that I have to talk to you about, but over the phone, you can be whoever you want to be. You can say whatever, because you're not necessarily exposing yourself. Now there are cell phones that now they have the FaceTime and all these other apps that will allow you to see people in the beginning, but I had people to have the nerve to say, "Why are you FaceTiming me? You can't see me." So that gives them that blind person the avenue or the advantage to say, "Okay, since I'm not gonna FaceTime, then we're just gonna talk." And then that way, if I don't have the confidence, then I can just be whomever I want to be and say whatever I want to be, because I may not meet this person. But I just think that being honest is very important. Being truthful is very important in a relationship. Let me see what's up before I go further. Um, Here's the deal. Just being open is very important to me. Now, as I mentioned, whether this person deals with you or not, then that's basically on her, whether they should accept you. But what really brought me to this whole idea of discussing dating was upon speaking with my friend. We were this, or at least she was telling me about a little situation that her and her friends had going on a particular app that she frequents from time to time, and they was talking about uh, an individual who was straight and an individual who was transsexual. And I'm assuming that they were dating, or they were talking for a while, and they were about to get to the point of actually dating. And there was some discrepancy amongst the group, discussion about whether the person who's transsexual should have disclosed the information. Is it up to him to do so, or is it up to the guy who was straight or heterosexual to say that, hey, to let them know exactly what their sexual preferences or what they do prefer? I'm of the opinion that I think that, and I may be wrong, and I may get a lot of flack back from what I'm about to say, but because of the fact that society has put upon us that there's straight, there's homosexual, and there's heterosexual, so that's the norm. But being as though things are changing and people are realizing whom they really are in terms of their sexuality, and they choose to date, they are different, or there are variations of a person's choices in terms of what they decide, or who they decide to date. Now, in a relationship like that, and I wasn't part of the discussion, but we briefly talked. I think that, I don't know, because I think that the guy, the person who was transsexual, should have had the courage and the choice, or he has the choice, but the it was upon him to kind of let them know who they are because of this situation. And this brings me back to being honest in a relationship when it comes to dating, and that's the main focal point that I want to drive home. That not disclosing who you are, and this goes for all across the board, could lead you into some various dangerous situations, because you have to lay everything out on the table. Let that person decide what they like, what they want to date, what type of person they wish to date. I don't because and I go back to how society has set up everything as far as heterosexual, homosexual. Uh, People feel that anything outside of that is different, and they feel that that person who's different from what they feel has the duty of explaining to the other party what they really are, or what their encounters is, or what they like to do. Because I've even had personal situations to where people who were straight had chose they were doing something they had no business thinking they picking up a female, and it turned out to be somebody different. And I don't know, if how the conversation went in terms of them disclosing. From what I gathered, they didn't disclose the information, and the guy was very upset to find out this was a guy. But I'm mainly driving home the fact that if you are trying to pursue anyone, if you are dating in the 21st century and beyond, honesty is the best form of policy, form of that's the only way that you can get beyond any type of events happening, because you allowing that person to deal with you accordingly. So, as I mentioned, I wasn't part of the conversation with my friend, but I felt that this was very interesting, and I want to come on and just share this with y'all and talk to y'all about dating in the 21st century. You must be honest. You must, with any opportunities you have to try to share whatever it is that you need to disclose, just do it. Because as I go back and talk about when it comes to talking to someone over the telephone that you haven't seen, they don't know you, you don't know them. So why give them a false impression? You should just lay it all out on the table and let the other party deal with it accordingly. Because if they do, then that means they accept you for who you are. If they don't, then there's another bus that's going to pass in a few minutes. So this was dear to my heart. That's true. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. That's very important. Thank you so much. Right, Gina. That's right, Gina. Gina made a great point. You have to, and that's what I was saying. Thank you, Chris, for that information too. Uh, I want to touch on this because it was like, man, you know, there were a lot of people that were saying it was up to the straight dude to say this what he like. But excuse me, you never go into a relationship. If I'm about to date somebody, hi, my name is Anthony, and I only date XYZ. I think the conversation has to evolve into something like that. It has to develop. And if that conversation comes up, you don't run from it. You should be honest and say, "Well, look, um, I'm heterosexual, or I'm gay, or I am lesbian, or I am transsexual, whatever the case may be." Just put it out there. I don't know why, in these days and times, people are afraid to disclose who they really are, because the truth will come out anyway. So, getting back to what I'm saying, dating in the 21st century, what not to do. I stress strongly not to be dishonest. You know what I'm saying? Because that creates problems along the way. And if I may have recalled over the years of just listening to various programs, that there have been situations where people who have been, and I'm not picking on the transsexual community at all, by no means. There have been situations where people have gotten killed because They didn't really disclose whom they really are. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that there shouldn't be anything to hide, and I may sound superficial by saying things like that, but people, if any, if we all are human. If there's any opportunity for us to get one over on the next person, to make us feel like we have the upper hand, you know, as humans, we will do it. So nobody can deny the fact that they don't do it. So but try, the best thing is try not to, if you feel somebody is someone that you want to try to pursue. But getting back to, like, when it comes to visually impaired, and I have even pursued individuals over party lines, date lines, and things like that over the phone. And I think that I fall. I be the first to say that I fall victim to situations of this. I didn't intentionally disclose, but I think that if you conversate with somebody more than maybe 2 or 3 times, I think at least the second time you should let the person know, and that's what I chose to do. Let them know who I am. Let them know of my impairment. Yeah, I'm totally blind, but let that not be the main focal point, because if you are an individual that's doing things, and as I may go back to what I stated earlier, a confident person, people will see that, females will see that, a man will see that you're confident, and they will put that impairment that you do have, they'll put it to the side and say, well, they'll say this, and oh, he can't see, so, or he can't, or he just, or girl, he's just in a wheelchair, or man, she's fine and everything, but she's just visually impaired, or maybe hearing impaired, whatever the case is. So let them decide. You put it out there. Let them deal with it. But I wanted to touch on this. I'm gonna see if y'all have any comments after this on this, because I want to thank my friend for, or at least she don't know that. But anyway, for at least talking to me about it, because I want to share this. But in all honesty, it's up to look. Let's make it official. This is who I am, and let that be that. And I don't want to keep sounding repetitious, but I think that's very important for me to try to drill this point home, so that you can understand that dating in the 21st century, things not to do, and my main focus is not to be dishonest. Please don't. Now, with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I wasn't going to be long with the lives, at least today. I want to thank you all, and for those who haven't received their T-shirts, let me know if you haven't. I will definitely get on that to try to see what the problem is. I have a tracking number, so I want to make sure everyone has received their items. For those who participated in the show with Phil Walters, you know who you are. Your prizes will be coming soon. My assistant mailed them out, I think, a couple of days ago, so you will be getting those soon. So pardon me if it's taking too long. We down south. I don't, and the mail is kind of slow, whatever. At times, that's everywhere. Again, thanks for the support. Something else I want to say. If you have any suggestions you want to be on the show, let me know. I'm not going to be on here as much because I'm pursuing a career in life insurance, so that's taking a lot out of me. But I'm not going to abandon you all. I'm going to try to come on as often as I can, because I appreciate the support that y'all giving me. But y'all definitely share the stories that I come up with. That helps out a lot. That definitely helps out a lot. But dating in the 21st century, as I get back on track, not to do is not be dishonest. So if y'all have any questions, I will take them. If anyone wants a shirt, any mugs, we do personalized mugs, whatever, keychains, whatever the case may be. Let me know. So I'm going to be on here for about 5 minutes, and then I will be gone. If y'all want to get in touch with me, my email is parkeranthony225@gmail.com. What up? Hello, Maria. How you doing? Again, y'all, please share the video. Please just share it on your page. Thank you so much, Kim. I want to say that I've really enjoyed. I've been knowing Kim for I have known her like personally met her, but I've not had the opportunity to talk with her, and she on one of the apps. Very nice person. Very nice person. We have had some few things in common and whatnot. So, thank you for giving me this uh, thumbs up on the topic. And y'all, if y'all on YouTube, hit the like button, man, for real. Hit the like button and show me some love. Real talk. Dating in the 21st century. If y'all have any suggestions or any other things not to do, I think I've covered the main factor, which is being honest. That's important. I don't care. I mean, look, and I'm not sounding vain or cocky. It's just that I feel that my blindness supersedes. I'm sorry. My personality supersedes my blindness in the sense that I'm sure of myself. I'm very confident. I think, and my blindness is just takes a back seat. I mean, of course, people are going to notice it, but you have to make people feel comfortable. You got to let them know in a way that they understand. You don't, overtly say this. Oh, if you at their house or whatever, and you want to go to the bathroom, you don't know where it is. Well, I got to let me find it. No, there's certain things you can't do, can do, whatever. But that's one part of the spectrum. And then there's the other side, which is being honest. If you are an individual who is dating, and you are a person who may be gay, who may be transsexual, or maybe whatever, let people know. Just let that other person deal with it. You don't try to deal with it for them. You be open and let them know, because eventually it's gonna come out, and that's the honest truth. So, what up? Chris says having confidence in yourself will, will make people be comfortable, and that's true. That is so true. Chris, I got to get you on my show pretty soon, so get at me, and we're gonna talk. But yeah, having confidence, because I have friends who are visually impaired that have a great deal of confidence, and their partner feels like, oh well, there's nothing wrong with them. They just whatever. It's no, we just gonna continue, because he or she is showing me that they have a great deal of confidence. And as a matter of fact, the person whom I got this idea from, she is well confident. She independent. She's independent. Doing things as such. But I'm not specifically gearing this towards visually impaired people, because I stated in various intros that this show is for sighted people as well. So this goes across the board to everyone. So, anything else y'all want to say before I leave? Anything. So again, dating in the 21st century, be careful, be honest, and if the opportunity present itself, make sure you take that chance to and then if you lose that person and it wasn't meant for you, make sure you take that chance to share whatever it is that you need to share. So, with that being said, you all, I want to thank y'all for viewing Third Eye Visions. And if y'all have any topics that y'all want to discuss, y'all want me to share, y'all want to be a part of, this is your channel, blind or sighted, let me know. Again, Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and let me see, I'm trying to think, welcome all kind, but I was trying to think there's some other stuff that they be doing. All right, anyway, y'all, love y'all, man. Thanks a lot.